Now, let's start out the recap with a Kneecap 21st of May. Yugo School Khazansa Fool Asmod laid an egg. The Freda mobile broke a wheel and Central Committee got away. Hey, what the hell, on? I feel like I was supposed to read that differently. Asmod laid an egg. Is this like a famous song that like you redid for this? I did not write this. Our producer who makes this presentation at the beginning of every stream. Thank you, Cuphead. Let's start recap with the Kneecap, where we look through everything that has happened since the last stream so that we're all on the same page. Let's start out. Reuters. 3 super tankers crossed the Gay of Hormuz yesterday carrying 6 MB oil to Asian markets after 2 months of delays. The Hill, USS Nimitz aircraft carrier and strike group arrived in the Caribbean this week amid Trump's threat to invade Cuba. War from our no-war president. I love being a MAGA imbecile. Xinhua, Israeli terrorist Itamar Ben-Gvir posted a video showing some of the 428 kidnapped Gaza flotilla activists at Ashdod port, kneeling, hands bound behind their backs with zip ties as the Israeli anthem is played over speakers. Disgusting, barbarian shit, as it has always been coming to us from Israel. I did a post, 300,000 views, 9,000 likes. They can't help themselves so much that they basically just achieved the flotilla's goals by doing this. A world that didn't pay attention to the mass murder of Palestinians now forced to pay attention to the mistreatment of internationals, Europeans, etc., which was one of the main points of the flotilla because people dehumanize Arabs and Muslims in general so much. Maybe when footage like this hits the screens of white people, they will finally start paying attention. Literally speed running anti-Zionism beyond evil, but more importantly, beyond fucking stupid. What is the theoretical Marxist hot take on this particular thing? The short-term thinking of electoral needs overtaking a long-term, even imperial project. It's a contradiction. It's a very, very, very large contradiction. So, like, smart Israeli fascists don't want to do this or record this or show this because it just fucking unites the world against their cause more and more and more. But Israeli fascists that want to win elections and that pitch to the most ultra crazy unhinged aspects of the Israeli population do it because it's in their immediate short-term goal. So there you go. Yet another contradiction that exists inside of, in this case, colonial apartheid fascist projects that limits their ability to paint themselves clean. Same with similar contradiction to why soldiers recorded themselves and showed themselves doing genocide, quite literally, even though it was against, in the long term, against the interests of the Israeli state, because they can't help themselves. One of the prime contradictions of genocidal fervor in empire is that these fuckers start enjoying it and start bragging about it, etc., etc., etc. Next, the feds in Miami were ordered to open a new criminal probe into Nicolas Maduro amid concerns the pending case against him is weak. CGTN, Bolivia dismissed Colombia's ambassador, citing sovereignty concerns and interference in internal affairs. MEE, Israel wanted to install Mahmoud Ahmadinejad in Iran as a ruler. He apparently agreed to the plan, but was disillusioned on the war's first day when Israeli strikes hit his actual motherfucking home. He's probably shot now, right? Is he shot? Smart Israeli fascist. I can't think of a more unlikely comp. You know what I mean? Like one that is capable of planning, adequately planning a long-term, disgusting to even say, a quote-unquote successful ethnic cleansing campaign versus one that is more driven by pure short-term goals and emotion. It misses the potential long-term plan. That's the ones I refer to as quote-unquote smart. Smart ones understand which contradictions to avoid. But yes, I agree. There is no such thing as a smart fascist. Let's say there's more cunning fascist. He was the king of Twitter for a couple of posts. How did I miss this, mate? Israelis raise their kids just like the KKK. They consider all Arabs enemies deserving of death. Yes. Thank you. Our lovely producer. Let me see. Israel considered installing Mahmoud. Okay, can I see a photo of Mr. What the fuck? No way. Is that really? They literally bombed this house. They literally bombed it. What? There you go. Okay, so this is from Middle East Eye. This news. Let's wait a little bit. Block now. Days after the U.S. credit rating was downgraded, China's U.S. bonds to 693 billion. Back in 2013, China held more than 1.3 trillion in U.S. bonds. AP, after quarter one earnings of over $81 billion, 91 billion projected for quarter two, Nvidia authorized an 80 billion stock buyback. Oh my God, dude. They just can't help themselves. So this is either supposed to signal that they genuinely think that the earnings are going to increase, or it's just a marketing campaign where they are covering their base inside of the bubble as a way to motivate investors to genuinely think this is all going good. Because they're like saying, "Oh, we're buying back everything." Obviously, this is to consolidate the authoritarian capitalist power inside of Nvidia, but also it's supposed to signal to everybody, hey, we're putting our money on the line. The actual owners are putting their money on the line. So trust me, bro, this thing isn't going to go down. Science magazine and other news. Ocean census has discovered 1,121 new marine species. The sea is terrifying. I am very scared of it. What do you mean 11,000 kilometers underground? What are you talking? Please don't drop me in the sea. From deep sea ghost sharks to carnivorous sponges. Yes, carnivorous sponges. Carnivorous sponges. Over only 13 expeditions, burrowing sea anemone, new species. This is why I'm super skeptical about collaboration with alien life. Because all those motherfuckers going to be looking like this. Okay? All those motherfuckers going to be looking like this. And you want to like check out Alien Usi. What if the whole alien is an Usi? CBNB, U.S. government will award $2 billion in grants to 9 quantum computing firms, which will see the U.S. government take equity stakes in them. Classica. ABC, Japan grew 14.8% in April, year on year, according to Finance Ministry data showing trade remained robust despite Iran war. Very interesting. Struggle against oppression is universal. Universal for humans. I love how you guys like just ascribe human conditions and human social categories to alien species. Crassy. I would even say almost treasonous behavior, okay? Now we get to Truths, and a Lie, a lovely game that we play here where you can use your channel points to prove just how much you know about Donald Trump and the way he posts. Our producer said 2 truths and a lie. Oops, all truths. Today there is a special D option if you think they were all actually posted. Kind of implies that they probably were, or it's like a double-edged sword thing that she's doing, Cuphead. I don't know. We will see. I don't know. I never know the answer to these. Now, we have A, with him celebrating 250 years of America, with, for some reason, Washington being literally on fire, the White House being on fire, sending missiles towards the world. Then we have an image of Donald Trump with an alien. Oh my God, that's fucking legendary. That is so good. And I love how the alien is yoked as fuck. There's no way B is true. There's no act, like, I don't know. And then we have C, who will win the presidential elections. And it's like a piece of paper in a briefcase. It says Kalshi, and Donald Trump is at 99%. And then it has a thing on top of it. I don't know what that thing is. And can we get slight explanation on what the fuck C is? And then we have option D, that they're all true. Let us see. 10,000 on A, 216,000 on C. Somebody really thinks C is not real, even though that's the only one that doesn't look AI generated. Everybody thinks that B is true. Man, I should go to Truth Social more often. And we got 43,000 on D. Reflection from the ceiling. No, that thing is not a reflection from the ceiling, my friend. I don't think it is, my friend. Like a thing that is on top of it. Question isn't if it's AI generated, but whether he posted them. Absolutely. Yeah. Usually it's AI generated shit. The question is, what did he post? And the truth is that A, oh my God, that A is actually fake. A was so fucking basic. The least votes. Man, you guys lost money. Get out of here. Did he really post the one with the alien? Can I get a link? I'm smoking you guys. Yes, you are. What the fuck, dude? Some people lost a lot of money today. Toxic Sea Sponge lost 97,000. Plus 280,000 on a 10K bet is fucking crazy. Only Spooky Street bet on A. Made 280,000 fucking points. No way is Be Real. Come on. Why the fuck did all of you think that C is fake? Son of a bitch, he did post B. That's crazy. Well, that's crazy. Hugo, what Serbian food is this? These are pitas. These are pies filled with cheese and other stuff. They're very soft, fatty, not very fatty, very greasy. And it appears that these people also put some like tomatoish sauce on top of some of them. But after they finished it, they probably put it on a big grill that was already filled with like sauce from barbecue. So this is like 100 out of 100. Bro, and the alien is in cuffs. Yeah, our president got there, alien nussy, bro. Legendary. You gotta ask a Bosnian now. Not Burek. Bro, this is not Burek. Are you fucking crazy? And the glasses are filled with rakia. Okay. They're fancy rakia glasses. Thank you for the great question and thank you for the great recap, my friend. Very basado, very basado, very basado.